There are many good reasons why the United States should maybe stay in Afghanistan for at least one more year. There are so many more better and good reasons why the United States should leave Afghanistan. That's why in this speech I will argue that the United States needs to leave Afghanistan. First, I will argue that this war has put the United States in such debt that it's probably going to take our lifetimes, maybe even the next generation, to recover from. Second, I will argue that this war has caused or has affected this country even more than the 9/11 attacks did themselves. And third, I will argue that there was no real good reason for the United States to even be in this war in the first place. My first argument, this war has caused us so much death that it's going to take our lifetimes and probably the next generation to recover from. That we're spending so much money on Afghanistan trying to rebuild their roads, trying to rebuild their buildings, trying to make their schools better, whenever we could be spending that money to rebuild our roads, to rebuild our buildings, to make our schools better, to give students more of a chance to go to classes instead of having to run around and petition. We could be getting classes with no problem. We went over there and destroyed their country for no reason, whenever we're just going to go back and rebuild their country. And now, because of this, it's making it harder for students like us to get jobs. It's making it harder for anybody to get a job. And now a lot of people are losing their jobs because of this. And a lot of people are losing jobs and going under unemployment and losing their houses. A lot of people are just falling because of this war. Now that I argue that, my second argument is that the America's response to this war has affected our country even more than the 9/11 attacks did themselves. Because there's almost 3,000 people died from the 9/11 attacks, and more than 6,000 people died from the U.S. war itself. There are so many families, even though there are so many families that lost siblings in the 9/11 attacks, there are way more families that lost siblings in the war itself. And there are so many babies out there that are never going to be able to see their fathers. There's so many wives that lost their husbands. There's so many dads that lost their sons for no real good reason, which leads me to my third argument. There's no real good reason why we should have even been in this war in the first place. We went over there and we pretty much destroyed their country, and we got Bin Laden, we got Saddam Hussein. Maybe we should have left after that. And another reason why we supposedly went over to Afghanistan was to find nuclear bombs. And we spent billions of dollars trying to find these bombs, which we never found. So either Bush was a terrorist himself, or he became president just to try to ruin our country. In this speech, I argue that one, this war has put the United States in such debt that it's going to take our lifetime to recover from. Second, I argue that our response to the 9/11 attacks has affected our country way more. And third, I argue that there was no real good reason for the United States to even be in this war in the first place.